Hello everybody and welcome back to the chassis variant series. Myself, Critical Rocket, as we're going through on the Zeus chassis here. We're up to the 9S. Now the 9S is a 3048 lostech upgrade of the venerable assault mech for the Lyran Commonwealth. Basically it was a straight upgrade, upgrading the PPC to a ER model. It has the LRM-15, although it doesn't have fire control from Artemis. It has an ER large laser and 2 medium pulses. Aside from that, I believe it also benefited from some ferrofibrous armour, and I think the engine might have been uprated, but it wasn't an XL, it was a standard. The mech was developed specifically to take advantage of the lost tech that was rediscovered, obviously adding things like double heat sinks and the such to handle the extra heat of the ERPPC and the pulse lasers. Overall, it was a rather effective design for the LCAF, and saw extensive combat on the front line against the clans. Now, looking at it from a MechWarrior Online perspective, this is a pretty much an all-energy version of the Zeus. It has 6 energy hardpoints, 3 in the left arm, 2 in the left torso, and a single one in the CT. And its missile hardpoints is a lonely 1 in the right arm, housing just the LRM-15. So this is the model that you're probably going to take if you want to have like nasty energy spam, basically. What that means in the future, we don't know. ER mediums or light PPCs or heavy PPCs or however the hell you want to run it. This is the Zeus that you're going to be running with a lot of extra weaponry. It's pretty decent. It suffers from the all the problems of the Zeus that it has, is that everything's on its left side, and if you lose the left side, you're pretty much down to a missile and maybe a medium pulse laser, and that's about it, really. It don't have much else to back it up, unfortunately. However, it is potentially quite a powerful design. I do prefer this over the other models. I prefer the PPC models to the AC5 models of the Zeus, just because there's less worry about your ammunition count, less worry about your ammunition exploding, and I've always been a fan of PPCs anyway, so the ER model in this is quite good. I like the energy sort of heavy loadout a lot more. But I always like having a nice backup from the LRM-15, it's quite good for that. And it helps that it's a friggin' awesome looking battle mech as well. But always thought the Zeus was rather special looking, even on the original 80s artwork, and they've done a really good job with this in MechWarrior Online. So I would, I'd recommend it. It's definitely worth checking out. Obviously, being it comes with all the lost tech upgrades, it's a little more expensive than the others, but at the same time you don't have to worry about upgrading things like double heat sinks and the such. It's all part and parcel of the cost. Would not recommend an XL engine, however I do have an XL engine in this model, and the reason for that was I forgot to change it back to a standard after a long time ago when I was asked to do a request video, and I did actually do a build, and it needed an XL engine. And yeah, it went kind of bad, and you'll see why that goes bad in this one. But to be honest, I mean, I lost my side torso that had all my weapons, so I would have been down to a fucking medium pulse and LRM-15. I wouldn't have survived much longer anyway. I kept this match because I thought it was quite good. It was aggressive. There was a lot of back and forth combat going on, and yeah, it was quite cool. I liked it, so I thought I'd use this one to show off the 9S. Yeah, it's a cool mech. I just like it very much. I don't really know how this mech will perform with the new tech. It'll be interesting to see. Could be a candidate for MRMs. Could be. A lot of the Zeus models do have a particular penchant for having missile hardpoints in the right arm. Multiples of them. One is in this model, but others they have 3. So maybe multiple MRMs. Could work. Any of the new set that might work is possibly something like the ballistics model that maybe only has 1. Maybe you could put a rotary just to give it something that can spray and pray a bit. ER mediums instead of the standard mediums to back up the large lasers, so they all have a relatively similar range. Could work. Ooh, we don't know. It might work, Bobby. We don't know. We're gonna have to check that one out. So we're gonna have to see what it is on the scoreboard. So yeah. Zeus. Maybe it'll get a new lease of life after the change. If you're a fan of the Zeus, you should yeah, you should let us know in the comments. Do you like it? Do you love it? And there's my XL engine exploding because I forgot to take it out. So it seems like a good point to leave it. You got the rest of the match here with the players battling it out. So I'll leave you with that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
New target. Left torso critical damage. Right leg critical damage. New target acquired. Left torso destroyed. Left torso critical damage. Left leg critical damage. Right torso critical damage. At 25%. Left torso. New target acquired. Right torso critical damage. Torso critical damage. Center torso critical